Ish, you saw the Tyrone movie, right? In Parks, you saw it too?
I watched it as well.
I watched it yesterday.
Oh, and you saw it?
I saw it.
Well, you been saw it.
No, did you watch it?
We all saw it.
I watched it.
We all saw it now.
Yep.
Okay.
You saw it too?
Somebody say something. We all saw it. Somebody talk.
I wish I did not see it.
Thank you.
It was a 2-hour waste of my time. My precious time.
I like the concept. The execution was not very good.
That movie was hot trash.
One of the worst movies I ever saw.
Ever.
Oh, wait, I said I was shutting up.
And I tried to.
Really? I didn't like it? I liked it.
That shit was horrible.
Based off of what? What was horrible about it?
The writing sucked. I think it's when being too woke goes left. So I see what they tried to do. And like Park said, the execution of that shit was disgusting.
They gave away the whole plot like 40 minutes into the movie.
40.
Oh, when Jack Bauer showed up.
Yeah.
40?
Like I said.
Maybe it wasn't even 40, yeah.
No, it was about 40.
By the time they was laughing in the chicken shack, it was over.
Well, yeah, but when Jack Bauer showed up to thoroughly explain it for anybody that missed it, it was like, all right, got it. Listen, I've been getting killed all week for my take on.
And I thought I was going to kill you too.
On
And
the
I
Tyrone
thought I was going to kill you too. Because usually you don't like science fiction, this kind of genres. Funny science fiction, horror. The whole Childish Gambino and Jordan Peele genre you don't usually like particularly.
Yeah, I hate
That's not your shit.
I normally hate
Not my
that
bad.
shit.
I usually like that shit.
I normally hate
And this
it.
wasn't bad. It wasn't the worst movie I've ever seen, but it was executed poorly.
Why do you think the execution was terrible?
Like I said, they revealed the plot too early. They could have drawn it out and made it be like, oh shit, that's what they were doing.
When Kiefer Sutherland shows up, he explains a significant amount about the plot, but as the movie goes in, and then he ends up, going underground and blah, 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 and, whatever, not to spoil it.
No, spoil it. Going underground doing what?
It's spoiled
What he did?
already. This shit
What
is rotten.
He went underground did what?
When he meets himself.
I didn't like that he killed himself, but that's the only thing I didn't like. But I liked the movie. Thought it was cool. I thought it was funny.
I feel like more of the plot is revealed
I think it could
there.
have been funnier. You got a bunch of talented people in there. That should have been funnier.
The best part about that movie was the acting.
Was the ending. When it ended.
When I got some sleep.
Yeah, when I was able to cut that, when they rolled the credits,
That shit
it was awesome.
Yo, you liked it?
I didn't hate it.
And you liked it?
Did you like it?
And you liked it?
I didn't hate it.
I liked
didn't
it.
hate
It was a bad movie, but I liked it.
Did you like the movie? Now, did you hate it?
I said I'm saying I didn't hate it.
That doesn't tell me if you liked it.
Scale of 1 to 10.
5.
So you didn't like it?
It's an F.
Yeah.
You didn't like the movie?
It's a 50.
Okay, well, I said I didn't hate it.
I should have.
Media Man had a better fight scene.
Get the fuck out of here.
Stop.
It did.
Media man, shut up, man. Stop, man.
Y'all gonna tell me y'all enjoyed the fight scene at the end?
When everybody
what-
ran down there and stuff like that, that's what you talking about?
All right, forget it.
I think all the acting in the
Forget
movie
it.
was bad.
Forget it.
No, the acting wasn't
Like,
bad.
I'm talking about the
the storyline
writing,
sucked. The writing
the
sucked.
messaging behind it
The
is what made me
concept was dope.
appreciate the
concept
movie.
was
Yeah,
dope.
that's it. The
That's
rest
it.
of that shit was
Nigga,
disgusting.
I liked it. Y'all didn't like it. Cool.
Pootie Tang had a better fight scene than that.
Hey yo,
With the belt.
Yeah. Then they gonna tell me, oh, that's satire. Oh, all right. Maybe I don't know what satire means.
Nah, that shit was terrible.
They could have leaned into the funny aspect of it more, or they could have leaned into the sci-fi aspect a little bit more, in my opinion. It just wasn't executed well. Cool concept.
Yeah, it's like they start. When was the setting of the movie? Was that the 70s?
That was
No.
confusing.
Yeah, that was confusing as
It
well.
wasn't the 70s.
When was it?
It was made to look like the 70s simply just by their cars. They had the whole blaxploitation kind
They
of
had
feel to
beepers?
it. But if you look, but if you look at the other cars and stuff like that,
it was
they were
modern.
recent
Yeah,
models.
they also had cell phones.
It had to be
And-
modern. They
But
had
they
flip
were-
phones,
Bro, he
and
was
they
talking
talked
about Bitcoin.
blockchain.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But y'all taking place with 80s clothes on.
I think that all of that was like
That was
very
part of it.
intentional.
Yeah.
I think it was all really
To keep
intentional.
that certain
And I
town
also-
and that.
But I also think that the acting was intentional. Like it was supposed to be seen as like overacting. You know what I mean?
like that.
Yeah.
I
Well, I
hated
mean, like
everything
everybody, people said that they didn't like the writing, they didn't like the acting, or whatever the case was. I thought that everything was very intentional about the movie. I mean, whether you liked it or not, the intent was there. Nothing was really actually a mistake. You know?
Got you.
That was what I took. Somebody summed it up. He said, "So let me make this clear."
Who's somebody?
This is a tweet that I read.
Oh, some nigga. All right.
Some nigga.
Got it.
That's how. But
This is great.
I agree with this. And he said, let me make this clear for those who keep missing the message of the movie. You are the clone. The movie has nothing to do with Jamie Foxx being cloned. This movie is about you. All you drug dealers, scammers, gangsters, pimps, hoes, and hood rats, you are the clones. You're just carbon copies of the same stereotypes placed in neighborhoods all across the country, which was what the end when Tyrone realized, hey, what the fuck? It was, there's a Tyrone everywhere.
Yeah.
So I understood all of that shit, and I fucked with it.
Now that you say it, like,
Never mind.
no, honestly,
Never mind.
No, for real.
No.
Now that
you're
you
right.
put it like that, because
No,
I might have missed some of that.
No, that's cool. You got it.
I might have missed some of that, but hearing that thorough explanation and breakdown,
It's more.
it's
but
still really
I-
trash.
Please tell me the rest, because I don't.
You want to hear the rest?
Yeah, I don't
Yeah,
agree
come
with
on.
You're allowed to
From my
thrive.
man.
You're allowed to thrive because what you're doing to the community keeps the property values low and the whites out, which allows the powers that be to experiment freely on your communities without fear of harming their own. You are the clones. You destroy your own living conditions for little to no real financial gain and at the expense of your own families due to the lack of self-esteem and knowledge of self. Again, you are the clones. You can't see past your own block or your own hood because you've been programmed to be short-sighted to keep you from seeing far enough to see the bigger picture. The bigger picture is that you are the clone.
Great concept. Again, great
And
concept.
they keep going.
The
Last three or
execution.
four sentences were powerful.
It's
man.
more. I
That
ain't
was
gonna read all.
great.
It's
That
a
was
lot
pretty
more. They
good.
broke this shit down, and it was just like until you realize it and all come together, y'all will stay
Be
the clones.
stagnant. Yeah.
And that's what they had to do at the end of the movie. Y'all sitting there, instead of beefing with each other, realize, oh shit, together is how we got to win this shit.
Great concept.
Oh shit!
I know.
It's the togetherness. Is the once we do it. I see.
King, love and happiness.
It's Crocker's shit.
Teach their own. I wasn't mad at it.
Yo, and I wanted to come in here and beef with you so bad.
Me too.
I was watching
Me
this
too.
shit. I was about 40 minutes in, like, yo, damn, this nigga right. That shit was horrible.
No, the fans been kicking my ass.
That shit
see
was
it.
Because all you gotta do
terrible.
is get a few black actors, and then Joe.
Nah,
Yeah, I know.
No, it was yeah. Basura. Caca.
New Joe Budden.